Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 11th through the 17th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now there's some tree cutting or trimming. I don't know if you can hear that, but sometimes it gets loud. Just as a fair warning, the peace is being disturbed today. But I gotta do the reading, so I'm like, you know what? I don't know when they're gonna be done. Looks like they've been there for a while, but so it is what it is. So let's see, Aries. What's going on with you? If your peace is being disturbed. Ish. There's a whole lot of pentacles in here. You're slamming me into the 3D like no tomorrow here. Let's see. The overall energy for the reading. That's a good one. The King of Pentacles. Feeling a sense of stability in the 3D. Right over your own world, reality, whatever it is that you're doing. There's a sense of stability in there. Now, I don't know if you're hanging on to it, if you're actually feeling it. It's there. It's available. It's a matter of where you're at and how you're recognizing it. In the recent past, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Love. It was all about love. Love showed up. You went for it. There it is. Quite interesting. And I kind of get that sense of equal give and take. So two people responding to this in the same way. In the current situation, however, the Five of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Ten of Pentacles. It's that whole passage from lack to I've got it, you know. It's like you're in the middle of it, going from I got nothing or I lost everything to I'm creating it or I have it, you know. And again, it's tied up to the material a lot. Now, it could be about love, yes, that whole sense of loss, and then kind of reconstructing from there. But I see it more as your foundation, whatever it is you're creating for yourself, you know? And with the Temperance card, it does seem like you've been on this path for quite some time, building back up. And you're still there, but you're getting closer to that place of, there it is, you know? In the immediate future, the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. It's like, do I want to take a chance on this? Does seem like a collaboration of some sort. Like someone's approaching you possibly with an offer for something, and you're like, do I want to do it? Instinctively, it feels like you want to go in that direction. It feels good. But there's some heaviness tied up to it for some reason. I don't know why. The part where how it feels looks good. The part of the heaviness, I don't know why it's there yet. So there's something kind of dragging you down when it comes to this. Now let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let's do the King of Pentacles. Three of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. I mean, the overall picture of what you've got going on is stability. Now, there's those good, bad, and ugly aspects to it, right? Because it's never going to be smooth, that path towards this. It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be up and down, it's going to be all sorts of things. There's some pain tied up to this. But I do see participation from your part, and mostly from your part in creating it. It's like what you're adding to it, your passion, your love, these elements that kind of build it up, basically. But there's some love in there. It's some love, some pain. Pain over love? I don't know. There's some pain in there. That's kind of it's feeling disruptive to this process. It's feeling like it's in the way. Like if that were to be healed and removed, you would build so much more, you know? And I feel like maybe that's your process to work through this pain. It's like you found something that speaks to you in terms of what you want to do with your life, what you want to create for yourself, and what surrounds you, basically, or what you want to surround yourself with. And you're putting in all the right juice, all the right energy. There's just this Three of Swords that's kind of standing in the way and not allowing you to put more and to grow more in this. Which again, I feel like you're possibly, this is what this Temperance is for right here in your current situation. Do I want to touch the past? It looks okay. Let me do that Two of Cups in the recent past. Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Sun. There's been, see how it is? Because it shows up as, oh, love is here, perfect. And then the backstory, the whole sense of, do I want to go for this? Do I not? Is it, you know, let me walk away from this and then let me see what's up if I feel anything different. Or there's a whole sense of back and forth with it. So it's not like love on a platter. There you go. Take it. Okay, I got it. Bye. Not that simple. It shows up a lot with ups and downs. And ultimately, it does show up in happiness though. But someone's not in there 100%. So I don't know. Let me do that Knight of Swords in the recent past. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Eight of Wands. I kind of get the sense here, you know how sometimes you say some words and then you're kind of sorry because it's like, what the hell? Someone, because of their own confusion, because of their own, it could be a result of this whole back and forth to this love situation. It could be a result of that, where there's a whole lot of sense of, ooh, I feel stuck. I feel like I can't go anywhere. I can't move. I'm frustrated about it. I feel like, what the hell am I doing with this? And from that came something possible, communication that seems regretful. Seems like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. So from someone's own frustration, there comes this blah energy. Because I did see it there to begin with, a little... So yeah, there's been some things done where it said, I don't know, that seemed to have some regret behind them. Possibly on your part. Possibly on your part. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in the current situation. Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Nine of Cups. There it is. I love these energies behind the Five of Pentacles. So it's that whole sense of lack, that whole fear of lack that's there. But it's not in the way of you getting to the source of you, you know, getting to that source of happiness that lies inside of you, basically. I feel that actually helped you a lot, that fear of abandonment, that fear of lack. It helped you get back into you, into that place of happiness. In terms of maybe you healed it, maybe despite of it, you still kind of managed to get yourself into that place of, I feel happy, I'm good where I'm at. And really meaning it and feeling it. Because it shows up on the outside and it shows up on the inside. As without, so within, that's what's showing up here. And the Judgment card tied up to the Five of Pentacles, yeah, there's been a lot of work done on your side. On that lack. Or that sense of lack, because the lack was never there, but you found it. Let's do the Temperance card in the current situation. Four of Swords, Two of Wands, Five of Swords. Ha, there you go. I got you. You're healing. You're waiting for something here, but you're not portraying this as waiting for something. You may convince yourself, no, I'm not waiting for something. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing and behind the scenes there you are kind of looking for something out there, being like, oh, when is it going to come? Or what, you know. Meanwhile, again, you're showing up in this sense of, nah, not waiting for anything, anyone. I'm fine. It's okay if you are. Just identify it and recognize it, because I feel like you're, you know, with this Five of Swords here, you're kind of trying to convince yourself and then everybody else that you're detached from something, or you have an expectation about something here, and you're trying to convince everybody except for me, because I see the energies. Oh, well, you could try to convince me too, but I'm not going to believe you, that you have no expectation. You're not, you know, there's nothing. No, because you're not tied up to anything, so what would you expect? I don't know, but it's here. It's here. Whatever it is you're expecting here. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. It could be that this is your lesson right now, that you're trying to heal. The expectations part. For the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. You're building your own little empire there. And it's like a process of one step at a time, which is quite interesting, because I know you know, you're a fire sign. You're not like giddy up and go kind of thing. No, one step at a time, really? What is that? But it fits you. It's good. It's grounding. It feels good. For some reason, it feels like it's something that fits for right now. This one day at a time process, because you're also stubborn about it. Like, no, I'm not rushing this. Hell no, I'm not doing that. You know, in my way of, and it's looking like it's going someplace. I don't know where, I don't know what, but it feels good. It feels good to you. And through the process, you're actually learning a lot. Maybe patience? I don't know. But I don't know what this is, but it feels really, really good. So whatever it is that you're doing with this, keep on doing it. Let's do the Fool in the immediate future. The Death card, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords. There's a commitment that shows up here. There's a sense of commitment that shows up here. And there seems to be an ending to it. There seems to be a general idea of that's it, it's done. Almost like a closure. You're showing me almost like a closure. So this situation that you're expecting for right now in your current situation might be tied up to this. Because this is where I see it coming to an end. Where you're deciding, I'm not going in that direction anymore. That's it. But you're showing me this here. Meanwhile, possibly waiting for something tied up to it here in your current situation. However, definitely two cards here showing up as one, I'm not going there anymore. Two, because this is done. You know? So I don't know what this is. Let's do the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Something broke here. I kind of get the sense that this is a different energy than this one, even though it could be the same one, this commitment. But this shows up as almost like you looking back at your connections to others, you know, friendships, family dynamics, all sorts of things. And being able to identify where things were functioning under the energy of equal give and take and where they weren't. It's almost like acknowledging you're sharing that, they're sharing that. Was the energy flowing like that or was it not? There's a whole lot of emphasis here into you looking back in your past and identifying equal give and take energy, you know, through all sorts of dynamics here. And what didn't, especially what didn't make something last, something flow, you know. Interesting. I don't know why. It could be that something from your past does show up to kind of remind you of that, to kind of, hey, pay attention to this one, you missed this one, you know. Let's do the 10 of Wands in the immediate future. Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, Queen of Wands. There's some, what do you call them? I wouldn't say blockages. I wouldn't go that far with it. Resistance, let's call it that. A little bit of resistance on your part. Towards taking action towards something. It feels hard, it feels heavy. It almost brings me, with this Queen of Wands showing up, it almost brings me to the place of you lacking the courage to do that, which I know you don't lack that in general. Something pulls away here from that for you, where it almost feels like I'm not brave enough to do that. And if you are in that place, you're showing up as you being the one standing in your own way. So I don't know what it is, where this action is being directed. I don't really care, you would know. But there's a sense of you lacking courage to go in that direction because it feels hard. And why it's feeling hard? Because there's a barrier there that you place there. It's your own rejection to something. So it kind of goes back to you here. Your lack of courage comes from your own rejection to whatever it is you're trying to approach here. Robin, he's huge. He's a big boy. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's a big Robin. So yeah, for some reason you're showing up. There's how the immediate future shows up for you. It's like a cluster of almost lessons that you went over already, but you didn't quite finish. And it's like, okay, let's go back and let's close that chapter, you know? Which is, I mean, it's healing, it's good. Let's see what the universe has to close it off for you. Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. It feels like you're changing chapters, basically. You know, you're leaving one chapter behind you and approaching the next one, basically. Because you're in a stage of learning. You're in that stage of being open to learning things. You're healing, definitely, but I see you through this learning as walking away from something. And I don't see in the reading that whole damaging aspect of, oh my God, it's a breakup, or no, it's just kind of like shedding that old skin and walking into the new one kind of aspect, you know, where it's like, okay, this door closes while this one opens up, so let's proceed. It's a smooth transition by the looks of it. Now, of course, it's going to have its ups and downs and the ways in which you're trying to lie to yourself at times. But it kind of makes sense, especially with the immediate future energies that come into play as, hey, remember behind the door that you're closing, there's still this unfinished, and which is, you know, quite cool. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.